We couldn't believe it ourselves. Our dream had finally come true. We were so excited we wanted to share our victory with the whole of Newcastle.
the Newcastle captain, Paul Harrigan. Chief, have you ever seen anything like this?
No, as I said before, Mike, if I haven't seen it with my own eyes, I wouldn't believe it. Again, from Gosford on the way home, the people lining the streets. This was just meant to happen. This game was too important. It's bigger than a football match. It meant the happiness of a lot of people. And I think without a doubt, the Hunters happy, and Newcastle and the Hunter Valley has been brought together. We're united tonight. And every now and then in life, things like this happen. And we'll just saying on the boys the way back in the bus. We didn't play great today, but it's just like the script was written. Without a doubt, we got a helping hand from up above. With 6 seconds to go, he gave us a win. It wasn't us. And the reason is this, because it means so much to so many people.
Well, Chief, for yourself, Steve Crow, Tony Butterfield, Mark Landville, Originals, this means a little bit extra.
It does. I tell you, 10 years is a long time. Been a lot of hard bumps, a lot of knockbacks. And I'd like to thank everyone who's been involved, the club over the past 10 years. They've all left and contributed a bit, everything they can. And just to everyone who supported us for 10 years. Thanks. I can't believe it, Mike.
Well, Chief, enjoy the moment. Congratulations to you, fantastic.
And to everyone who supported us, everyone, thanks very much.
The parade on the following Tuesday was just electric.
But have you ever seen anything like this? Listen to the crowd!
One day, one perfect day.
Well, that is the scene looking east along King Street. That's where the players will come from left to right on your screen, and just part of the massive crowd that's in front of City Hall here to welcome home their heroes. The chant goes up as our cameras pan around once again. They did leave Stockton Mall this morning, and joining us to have a chat about the whole week that was and the week that is the marketing manager of the Newcastle Knights, Lisa Taylor. Well, are you worn out yet or what?
We're just absolutely elated with the response that we've had. It's unbelievable.
Let's go back to the last Monday before the grand final. 6,500 T-shirts went on sale on that morning, sold out in 5 minutes. You sold 30,000 leading up to the grand final.
That's right. We've absolutely put the pressure on the manufacturers. They could hardly keep up with the demand of Newcastle. And now we're out with the Premier T-shirt, which is fantastic.
All right, let's have a look at some of the vision now. The players left Stockton Mall, and it's been a great response. They were there last week early, and here they are at Stockton Mall at Jesmond today. And really, the major sponsor of the Newcastle Knights been wonderful this year.
Oh, absolutely. I think all the opportunities that we've been able to work together for some great promotions for the boys, it's been great.
What about the players? How have they reacted since the grand final win, or don't you want to know?
No, I've never seen a bunch of guys that emotional before in my life, and I think the thing is that they're dedicating it to Newcastle. They believe that they wouldn't be here if it wasn't for the people of the area.
Lisa, what about the staff here? Because a lot of the backroom boys and girls go unnoticed a fair bit. But have you been able to enjoy the moment along with Ian, the Chief Executive Officer and everyone?
Not really. We really haven't had time to actually sort of say, hey, wow, we're in the grand final, let alone whoopee, we won. But I'm sure that towards the end of the week we'll have an opportunity to kick back and sit down and reflect on all the work that's gone in through the year. But this is what we've all been working for, and this is our reward.
Well, here's Stockton Mall, and this is just amazing. Here is the Optus Cup. Another enormous crowd at the shopping centre.
Absolutely, look at them. And the guys are absolutely so emotional, and they just can't believe the response, the support that's given to them. And it's just wonderful. We really appreciate it.
We're just seeing a shot there of Darren Albert. There's Robbie O'Davis, two-try hero of the grand final. He had a magnificent game, didn't he?
Absolutely, and I think we've got a bit of a following for the little dance that he's doing after the tries too. We've been doing a little bit of that in the office actually this week.
Matthew Johns, and of course he's very, very later played a big part in it. And so did the originals, Paul Harrigan, Mark Landville, Tony Butterfield and Steve Crow. It's great to see Craigie get on the park. And for them, I suppose, an extra special moment.
Absolutely. I mean, the work, they've built this club. They've got the gentlemen that have actually put all their blood, sweat and tears into the club. And I think this is just a just reward. And you know, so pleased to be able to get it in for Mark's leaving, and also Adam Hughes' 100th game.
Of course, it's off to North Sydney next year, but I don't think it really matters. There's the players, and a few of them looking a little bit worse for wear. The coach, Malcolm Reilly, and the chief, Paul Harrigan, just making a speech to the crowd now. It really is very, very emotional scenes here in Newcastle. And, of course, great boost for the club, too, because it's no secret that the club struggled financially for a little bit over the years, but now this could be the catalyst. 500 big ones out of the grand final, but a catalyst now to really cement their place in rugby league football.
Absolutely. I mean, every single cent that we had to operate the club is derived from the community. sponsorship dollars, people coming to the game, season tickets, all those sorts of things. And certainly when the phones have been running hot in the office, I suppose, people wanting to associate themselves with the club, and this is a great opportunity for us.
What are the plans for the rest of the week after today? Is it just kick back and relax for the players and the staff?
We're hoping so. We're hoping to get over the next couple of days and possibly Friday we can get things back into perspective.